Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new Ford GT. Absolute little beauty. That brings a place to my heart. I love a little bit of a motor like that. So anyway, now for the first question, Raj. How on earth did you keep this secret before the unveiling in Detroit?
Well, that's a good question. It's always hard to keep things secret in this industry. So a very small team, small dedicated team. We actually kept this out of even our mainstream studios. We had a studio down in the basement of our product development center in Dearborn. A lot of our suppliers were either sworn to secrecy or actually didn't know what project they were working on, or some didn't even know they were working with Ford on a project. And so a very small group, and took it to our board of directors to approve the project, and then fortunately we're able to keep it a secret until that surprise in Detroit, so it worked out pretty well.
So let's talk design. It's a stunning looking car, obviously, but what were the biggest challenges, and is this design completely final as we see it?
So, the team was, they set out to make sure that the design definitely was recognizable as a Ford GT, no doubt about it, and I believe we've achieved that. But also, and more importantly, was that everything that we did had to be functional. And so our studio did an amazing job, and as you can see here, taking all of the engineering requirements in order to make this car perform and turning it into something very beautiful. And everything that was done on this car was done to reduce drag and increase downforce and make this vehicle perform. So very excited about where we ended up. Now, as far as how accurate it is, also proud to say that when we revealed it in Detroit and surprised everybody, we didn't show a concept car. What you see sitting behind you is every bit of 95% or more accurate, and that will be the car that goes into production. We're finalizing some engineering detail right now, but that is the car.
Yeah. Dave, you mentioned efficiency and lightweight. What's the target weight for the car, and how does that compare with cars in the same bracket?
We're not going to talk specifics on weight, but as Raj said, this car is all about getting the appropriate power-to-weight ratio, and we know that we're going to have a very competitive power-to-weight ratio with the car. High use of carbon fiber, as I've mentioned. It's got a tub that is carbon fiber, and then even the seats are integrated into that tub. So no motors, no tracks, all that's been removed. We actually take the steering wheel and the pedals and bring it to the driver. And then all of the panels that you see, the exterior panels here, they're all carbon fiber as well. There's a high use of aluminum. So this really is cutting-edge technology to achieve that very competitive power-to-weight ratio.
And now, we've got another vehicle still under wraps, so I think it's time we took a closer look at this. Here is the all-new Ford Focus RS. To answer our questions about this new machine, I'm going to turn to Tyrone and Jürgen. So would it be fair to say that the design has grown up a bit? No more flared wheel arches or bright colors?
Yeah, I mean, you can say it's a bit more mature and sophisticated design, maybe a bit less extreme. But it's still, I mean, if you look at the car, it is still a very powerful, a very muscular character, designed around functional requirements like cooling and aerodynamics. And also the selected choice of colors we offer to our customers reflects the sophisticated character of the car. But much more important, this IS will be much more exhilarating and a fun-to-drive car.
Right. The previous Focus RS was a fairly hardcore driver's car with a firm ride and pretty intense character. Will the new car be the same?
Well, yes and no. I mean, make no mistake, this will be just as hardcore in a driver's car, but that's where technology actually helps us. We have what we call modes, several modes in this car, ranging from normal to track and even drift, which we'll talk about in a moment. But it basically changes the car. On track mode, our objective was to make the car very fast on a track. That is, all the various onboard systems, all-wheel drive, torque vectoring, everything else is geared toward making the car very fast, which also makes the car much flatter and stiffer, even stiffer than the previous RS. Normal mode is an everyday driving car. It's still very sporty, still very stiff, but it can also be a long journey car. So it really gives the customer the best of both worlds.
So if I was to jump in that, would I be able to drift it?
Well, we do have a drift mode. It's not only for you, it's for everyone else also. And it does allow the customer to do controlled oversteer maneuvers. And I can tell you from personal experience, it is a blast. It's just a little bit expensive on tires, though.
Well, from personal experience, I know I can't drift, so it'd be good to make me look good, make me look like Ken. Now, obviously, we've seen just a part of the RS development team here tonight, so let's introduce you to some of the other characters involved. Let's take a look at this short film.
Told over a series of films, this is the inside story of the new Ford Focus RS.
The RS is top of the pyramid.
From the searing heat of Arizona to the icy wastes of the Arctic, and from the design studio to the crash lab.
Bang, car's crashed.
We'll show you what it takes to transform the Focus into an all-wheel drive performance machine. Our documentary crew brings you the intimate story of the rebirth of an icon.
Being in this car around a very fun test track is amazing.